I was thinking about something. The question occurred to me that I would like to pose. Why do you go to church? Why do you go to your congregational organization? I know we go to church for different reasons. Some people go for the praise and worship. They love the music. They love hearing maybe the testimonies. They love the praise and worship. Some people go for the fellowship. They love to be around people. They love to socialize. I'm driving, by the way. But they go because it's just a replacement of going to the clubs. They don't want to go to the clubs anymore. Or some people still go to the clubs, and this is just an added event for certain people. It's just an added way to dress up and put on makeup or nice fancy clothes and go and have a good time. Some people go because they're hurting. They have a need. They're longing for something. They have a desire to find love or healing. Some people go for education, for the teachings, for the study, for a better understanding of who God is, who Jesus is, and how to carry out that understanding. Why do you go? And I wonder about that because I noticed that we all notice that the world is waxing worse and worse. Things are worse. The Bible says in those days, good would be called evil, and evil will be called good. And I see that all the time. I see it. I feel it. Some people don't even recognize it. But I just find it interesting that some people go to church and it just seems to have like no effect. Like they go and they even like use profanity in church. They dress provocatively in the church. So they're sometimes coming there to distract or to seduce, to find something, because the enemy, the devil, his deities are also actively looking to kill, steal, and destroy. And they are, of course, bold enough to come inside of the church and sit right beside you, or even use you, your vessel, your mind, your heart, your mouth, to trip up other people. And as I was getting ready to say, some people go to church and then go right back home and turn right back to negative habits. The way that they treat people, mean and evil and nasty and gossip, and they go immediately from church. And girl, I saw so-and-so in church and she had on a skirt that was like this and her kids were looking like this. And I saw brother so-and-so and he's so fine and this and this and that. And they go to work the next day and they're rude and they're mean and they're nasty and they half do their work and they're lazy and they're complaining about their job and their wages, and they're pilfering from their job, taking things, toilet tissue, or if they work at a restaurant or the school cafeteria, they're taking bags of meat home and bread and cereal and things like this. They're and again, just lying. If we look at the basic 10 commandments, the basic ones: thou should not steal or kill or covet, and you should love the Lord your God with all of your soul and your might and your heart and your strength, and love your neighbors like you do yourself. Because you should love yourself. You should be glad and about who God made you, your purpose. He created you in his image and his likeness. He designed you just the way he wanted you to be. Now we can clean it up, and we can make some adjustments to it. But ultimately, God made us internally and externally the way he wanted us to be. But again, I just wonder, why do we go to church? Me, I go for multiple reasons. I do want to learn things. I want to go deeper in my relationship with God. I want to fellowship. I want to meet new people. It encourages me to see people seeking God, desiring to know him, desiring to straighten their life up, and to become cleaner in their heart. And yes, I love to hear the music because it's edifying. It's not like the stuff you listen to every day on the radio. If you turn on your radio and you listen to these songs that talk about adultery, or these songs that talk about drugs and alcohol, or getting money in certain kind of ways, these words are about healing when you come to church. They're about thanking God for who he is and for the things that he's done in our life. I am a living testimony, that song. Or Lord, I lift your name on high, that song. Just, it's different. It has a different vibration to it. And we don't always understand the frequency and vibrations in music. A lot of people don't. That's a whole nother subject. But again, I come back to the initial question. Why do you go to church? Why are you sitting there? What are you going for? Do you take your children? And why do you take them? Are you being an example for them, showing them that it's important, it's essential that we have a personal relationship with God, and that we take what we learn in church and we apply it to our daily lives? We work out our own soul salvation. We don't just go to church and not take our Bible or even our cell phone that we can log on to and find scriptures. We don't just go there and compartmentalize our relationship with God. But we go there. I go there with an empty toolbox. And I go there to gather tools and seeds that I might come out here and help to build or repair or plant. That's why I go to church. I'm sincerely seeking and searching and desiring to have God live in me and through me. Why do you go?